pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All righty. All right. Do a roll call, Ms.
Okay.
Secretary.
Commissioner Plumley,
Here.
Commissioner Lawler is absent. Commissioner Kuhn here. Commissioner Hall,
Here.
Commissioner Douglas, absent. Commissioner Van Cleve.
Here.
We have a quorum.
All right, I declare we have a quorum here. All right. We need to approve the agenda. Anything need to be added, subtracted, or anything to the agenda?
Yeah, we've got a couple of things that we need to add. Ben is going to, and I put them forth on the new business list. He wants to talk about business cards and stickers, and a second bullet for visitor guide ad that I think we have to approve tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And Tabby, was there one more thing you wanted to add?
Yes, we need to go over the legislative audit.
Okay. We could probably do that under the financial report, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So I will make a motion to approve the agenda as amended.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right. Need to approve the meeting, the minutes for the October 20th, 2025 regular meeting. We've all got a copy of them or read them.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve it.
Ben's made a motion. Need a second.
I will second.
Barb seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Miss Tabitha, time for you to read the financials to us.
Okay, so the financials for October, which shows what was, so the financials for October, which shows the taxes that were remitted to us, received by the SDR owners for September. They are down. They are just $4,057. Our NANA subscription was paid in October for the $2,500, and then we had the billboard that was paid for $1,728. Everything else is the monthly payment for the accounting software, the AWS, and the payment processing fees, which are incurred when people pay online. And that gave us, we actually lost $97.18, but that still left us with a big balance. So
Okay.
good.
Awesome.
October's already
Yeah,
as we all expected it would be.
I know.
So,
It might, yeah, it was something, it was pretty packed.
yes,
So profit loss 917.
yeah,
Yeah, we don't show on the P&L report there's 7,500, so it's
the
shown.
7,500 doesn't show on the P&L because it was an expensive payment of liability. So after, yes, I apologize, after we take out the payment of the savings for the last 7,500 that we owed them, we get a loss of the 97.
97.
Okay.
Okay.
But the city's paid off, now it's paying.
I really personally don't consider that a loss considering what we got.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's true.
absolutely.
Technically, I guess, but
Yeah,
yeah,
technically it's a loss, but
for data purposes.
ego,
I did also give you guys the collections. This is everybody that paid, how much they paid, and what discounts were paid. If you guys want to review that.
Okay, great.
Just one thing on that collection report, it was pointed out to me, in the title columns, the tax, we say tax at 10%, shouldn't that be 3%? What? Ooh.
It says 3.
Yeah, right.
So if we could get that corrected, that'd be great.
Yeah, our owners be like, what? Hold on.
It calculates it at 3. I'm just going.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the calculations are correct.
Good, thank you.
Yes, I will absolutely fix that.
Good catch.
And then before I move on to the audit report, anybody have any questions for the, balance sheet?
No.
Nope, that clears
I
it up.
I will mention to the commissioners that the city has asked us to add a couple of columns to the P&L report, so that when we report to them, they have that information, so they don't have to get the big expense
Right.
sheet.
Okay,
So Tabby's gonna work on trying to add those columns.
okay.
I will do that. All right, for the, like, audit report, this is for 2024. We got our packet. It is included in your guys' packet as well, from legislative audit. No surprise they didn't find anything. They
Yeah.
literally had no notes, no comments, nothing. We were all in the clear.
Yep.
As expected.
That's the way we like it.
Good.
Yeah, that is the
That's
way
the way we like it.
Absolutely.
Every time. Okay.
If you guys have any questions about that, you can let me know. It does include, when they gave us our packet, they also included the cities. Is what it looked like.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think they did us all at, it doesn't work? Here. Yeah, I think they included us as part of the city audit.
Yes, they did include us as part of the city audit. So, their stuff is included in there, but it also shows ours.
Yeah.
I will point out that they list their stuff a little differently, when they name, the way they name the stuff is a little different on their categories, but that's because they keep separate financials for us to make sure that everything is where it's supposed to go and is reported, and so that's why you might see a little difference in some of the naming conventions. But if you have any questions or would like any clarification on some of those, you just shoot me an email and I will gladly answer those for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Glad that we're not in trouble.
Yes, you're not in trouble.
That's a good feeling.
Yes, it is.
I don't need help getting in trouble.
Now, do we need an official vote on accepting the audit? We wanna do
Not
that
the
next month.
audit. I don't think we do for the audit, do we? I don't think so.
All in
The city will have to do it, and since we're part of that one, I think that will be sufficient.
Okay.
All right, do we have a motion to approve the October financials?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve it.
A second?
Yes, I'll second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All righty, those are approved.
We might need a roll call on the financials.
Okay, let's go ahead and do a roll call.
Let's do that. Plumley,
Yes.
Lawler is absent, Kuhn, yes, Hall,
Yes.
and Van Cleve.
Yes.
Thank you.
All righty. We have no old business, so let's move on to the new business here. Adding a pay link to the visitholidayisland.com website.
No, the quote from Pinnacle was the first.
Or did we move? I must have an old,
Well,
Did I not give you the right agenda? The first item should be quote from Pinnacle.
okay.
okay, an old quote from
Sorry
Pinnacle.
about that, I didn't realize I sent the wrong one.
Okay, so you want me to go over the quote from Pinnacle?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
So there are two quotes from Pinnacle. We have one for the laptop, the purchase of the laptop, and then we have one for the monthly fees. The laptop one comes to $1569.63. This includes the purchase of the laptop, the setup of the laptop, and if we do a managed, if we decide to proceed with their monthly services, we'll get a $525 discount on the purchase of the laptop.
what's their IT cert, yeah, I got
This
you.
is, this is that other monthly services.
Okay,
So, you will notice that there are two portions for the monthly fees. There's the one which is the management of the two laptops that we have. Includes management of servers, for the cloud servers, if I'm saying that correctly, and the management of Microsoft 365 for up to 8 people. I had told them 8 because we have to have 8 emails. If that is wrong, you guys let me know, please. I'd rather shoot high than shoot low.
yeah,
So, but is there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I can knock it down one. Okay. So that is the bottom. Excuse me. The bottom portion is additional services that we kind of have to have. So that comes with the email management for the 8 emails, the backup for the 8 emails. They are a little higher because we have to have government emails because of the legislation that was passed.
the .gov.
Yes, the whole .gov thing, and then we have to have security awareness training. Everybody has to have it. Don't worry, I already looked to see if mine would carry over, because I already have to have it, and it does not.
Oh, well,
So
yeah,
I have to have separate training again.
okay,
That includes the security, and it also includes the web security network monitoring, things like that.
so this would be a new email address for all of us.
Yes, because we have to have it.
You have to have it, but not associated with the city anymore,
Correct.
okay? Which will
And
go hand in hand with our subject here after a while, so, okay.
because we have the .gov domain,
Right,
it'll use that .gov domain that we
Yep.
already purchased.
good, okay,
So that actually will knock it down because we only have to have 7, and
So for the two of us commissioners that are on the city council by law, we
Uh-huh.
have to have 2 emails.
2 emails,
2
yep,
emails, because you'll have a .gov domain for the city.
and a .gov one for the commission.
Yep, I didn't even think about that yet, but you're right.
You excited?
So that would, okay, I get it.
So let me actually tell you guys what that would be, less the one
Oh,
too
yeah.
many
On all of
emails
those
that I
ones have
added.
8,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm with you.
And is this only if we go with the city?
No,
Or is
No.
this is
regardless?
this is
regardless.
Yeah, this is regardless.
Regardless, yeah.
Okay.
And that's gonna be the other issue.
So it would knock it down to $160 or $1,060.31.
Okay, and that's a month, that's
On
a
a monthly
monthly
fee.
fee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, it's pretty steep, I mean,
Are you kidding me?
it's
No,
email,
that's pretty
computer,
standard for government.
security, It's all the, it's because of the .gov stuff. I mean,
Yep,
it's,
because of all that legislation that was passed.
But we, may have some other avenues that we still have in place now that, I mean, we're just getting quotes here to look at it and, oh my gosh, here's what we're faced with. It's kind of like going by, I say a lot, we're not like other A&P commissions that have $100,000 a year.
Exactly.
And so, this is just a drop in the bucket for some of these A&P commissions, and we just gotta watch. I mean, we have to obviously have a system in place here, but we've got
Yes,
choice.
because there are standards that we
Yes,
have to have.
meet all those standards, so.
To help you guys with that, it brings it out to $12,800 a year.
That's probably gonna be, and what are we projecting to make this year? I know it says 82, but I think we're probably in the 40s.
Yeah, we're,
or somewhere.
let me see what I got.
That's a pretty big percentage.
That's a big chunk.
Just to
for-
operate.
Well, the budget for 2026 is 55.
Five,
And,
Mhm.
and you're talking 12,000
Right.
out of that for just to
just to
run
operate.
Just to operate and run emails. Do you
Well-
understand why people don't like government
Yeah, right.
or anything else?
I know.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
It doesn't make any common sense to me.
it doesn't, but it's what we're
And,
faced with
you know-
the laws that are in place.
I haven't found anybody over other than Pinnacle. I can
Now, This
set it up
doesn't,
myself. This also is on the cheaper side of it because then we don't have to do any of the data migration.
right,
I told them that I would do all that.
okay, so that would help in that regard.
Hmm.
AWS is not compatible with government standards.
No, and we still have to have the government emails. We still have to do the security training. We still have to do all of that.
I mean,
And
they're
Pretty much got us tagged.
they're painting us into a corner for sure, yeah, we're trapped, so now it's just a matter of, you know, we don't, like, some things you get what you pay for, but there's already established Pinnacle,
I can tell you,
relationships going.
with my experience with them, they are very responsive.
Yep,
They are awesome to work with. They really do monitor things. When you put service tickets in, you get them done within a half an hour,
Right.
tops, if that, for me. So while I understand because of the cost, I do also understand you do get what you pay for, and
Yeah.
they are very reliable.
I mean, we could, I don't know if they would allow us to, would they allow us
No,
to
they
purchase
won't.
our own laptops, or we have to purchase through them to get that
No,
discount?
we do not.
Okay.
We can purchase our own laptop, so we can knock
I reckon we
knock
can
the
get a
laptop,
cheaper
like,
laptop than
price down.
$1,200.
But they will still have to set it up.
I understand, yeah.
Correct.
But the initial probably might save $600 right there.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Yes,
upfront-
because the one that
upfront
they
cost,
have
we could
is,
save some money, but the monthly, now that monthly cost, that includes the cost of that laptop?
yes.
Okay, so, you know, we may be a little under 1,000 if we can buy our own laptop.
Oh,
for
no, no,
half
no,
the-
I misunderstood you, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So, no,
Laptop's completely separate.
the laptop is completely separate, which is why they
This
put
is
it.
like an
So-
extended warranty.
Right.
So
okay.
the 1,000,
So that's on top of it, all right.
yep,
So we're looking at 1,060 or something a month to operate
This-
legally with the .gov.
yep.
And then I still got to answer a question regarding how we have the website set up, but I think it's going to be okay. We've got the .gov pointed to the Visit Holiday Island, so it doesn't necessarily have a page. It's just a domain that points to our website.
Yeah, that's fine.
Should be, yeah. I'm going to make
I
sure
think that should be fine because,
Yeah, we're staying, as long as we have the .gov emails, domain,
Yes.
and all that, that's what it is, so. I think we're gonna be okay, we won't have to spend any money on building a separate website for the .gov. So, whatever we spend on the other one, we're probably saving that amount right now by not having to actually have an actual website. It's just a domain that you can point to an existing website. And that's what, and now it's done, so if you go to our .gov, city, what is it, Holiday Island, A&P Commission, I can't remember our domain right now. But, at any rate, it's literally just happened today. So if they go to that, they go to Holiday Island, Visit Holiday Island.
So when the city goes to their .gov, we still can't piggyback off of their email system then?
No, yeah, it has to be, so this is another huge reason that's gonna get in the way with us commingling,
Yeah.
together, among the other ones we're gonna go over here in a minute. But anyway, back to this deal, I'm sorry,
What's the AFP website?
we have visitholidayisland.com.
What's
The gov is, hold on, I'll pull it up for
can
you.
you text me it?
Yeah, I got it right here,
Okay.
hold on.
I was gonna say, I don't even know where my phone is.
They've pretty much got us in a corner, we're gonna have to go with them.
Uh-huh. Well, I've already looked into earlier on, that one outfit out of Little Rock, and it was like $35,000 a year or something, but they did a bunch of the policing, a lot more than just that.
What are you talking about?
I can't remember the name of it, that we were looking to, have kind of an all-in-one deal where they would, police our area to make sure that, Airbnb owners were paying the tax, had the geofencing and all that. It started with an S. I've got a quote, deal from an email, but it was extremely expensive. Little Rock uses them, but they can do that. Oh man, I'm having trouble finding this. Hold on one second. Anyway, go on about the Pinnacle if you want, if you got anything else, and I'll find
I don't
this.
really have anything else to add with it. Really with the legislation that passed for the .gov stuff, it really just kind of hurt us a
Yeah.
lot because I was so
Yeah.
prepared to just stay with AWS. Works for
Uh-huh.
me. I mean, but doing this, I mean, I really don't know what else to do.
So this is, by having this, we're gonna migrate away from AWS?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
go
yeah.
right
Well,
to the-
I'll probably have to keep AWS for one more month
Okay.
after we
Yeah,
proceed
but
with
we would
that.
get rid of
But
it.
then I would be able to get rid of it, cause if it would cost so much more money to pay them to migrate all my data that I have on AWS than it would be for me to just do it, cause I'm gonna audit all my files anyways at the end of the year to make sure everything is where it's supposed to go. So, might as well just
And then we'll all have access to this guy.
Yeah. So you guys will
that's good.
totally be able to access this from
Perfect.
any of your personal computers. You don't have to worry about that.
Mhm.
There is nothing that's going to happen, or you can access it from the laptop. If we purchase the laptop for the commission, that also protects everything when I access it from mine.
Yeah, and I'd like to be able to put the documents that I do,
And it'll all go
Onto-
onto SharePoint, which is
Yeah.
SharePoint is where we'll all access all those documents and stuff,
Yes.
and we can do it right
Perfect.
from our emails with all of that.
Yeah.
So
perfect,
I think I got that set up how it was asked.
yeah,
So,
good.
okay, cool. I was a little worried when I was talking to him about it. I was like, I'm pretty sure this is what was wanted.
Okay, our domain for .gov is holidayislandapcommission.gov. holidayislandapcommission.gov. And we approved that and bought it back in July.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so what do we need to do now with this report? Do we need to vote on something to approve or move forward?
Yeah, I guess we're deciding whether we're gonna approve this Pinnacle or
Are we
not.
gonna buy the laptop from Pinnacle, or are we gonna buy it separately?
I would say, see what you can do to get your own, and as long as we can go through them to set it up and make sure it's,
Oh, I think,
So you want me to buy one and then?
I think we should try to, yeah, I think we could save some money.
Linda said we could
Okay.
get
if
mean,
you can
would it-
find one less
We
than
don't
that,
have to
we-
have anything crazy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we've got
No,
clouds and all
I
that
was-
stuff that we're going to. It doesn't need a bunch of memory.
Like this one cost me $700.
Right.
And this meets all the requirements
Right.
that they have on here.
Yeah, we're saving half, I mean, almost.
So, I mean, if you guys are okay with it, I can find one for.
Yeah,
are
build
you-
one,
Can you
yeah,
guys,
whatever.
you'll have to approve me to purchase one, cause it's gonna be about
Correct.
700, I'm thinking.
Yes,
Yeah.
right. I think we give her some leeway, just up to $850 even, your taxes and all that, or whatever.
And now this is the one that's gonna stay at the office for all of you guys to access, correct?
Yeah, and then bring it in here to do this YouTube and
Okay.
everything. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we're gonna need to do to
Probably better
comply
one. Okay.
correctly, especially once we're on our, own network and everything. I don't know how. Yeah,
You
that's
got any
another deal to
questions
figure.
there? You're over there studying real hard. We're kinda playing it in the corner here. We thought we could just get by with AWS.
We were all done.
Well, we
Well,
we
I
could
had-
have until they .gov'd us,
Yeah,
Oh, I understand the,
We've been offered to actually piggyback off the city. But that's gonna tie into something Ben's gonna talk about here in a
yeah,
minute.
yeah, that's all
and we've
right.
already established
Yeah.
you can't do it,
Yeah.
because you have to have a separate .gov.
If it-
domains.
If it helps you guys, when I did the 2026 budget, when I was reviewing what I was paid, I put myself at making only 15 next year. So I knocked it down
Yeah, I
a
saw
lot. And I'm telling you, I feel like I even overshot 15. So I think I put it just in case.
that. Yeah, and that's
Right.
fine.
But so I mean, if that helps, I did take that out of what is expected to, what I was expected to be
I see,
paid,
right.
because I realize that's a
So we're
lot.
down to okay with Tabitha to buy a laptop.
So
Okay,
buy a
so-
laptop separately, vote on that, and separately on the service from Pinnacle.
We need two motions for that?
Yeah, we're gonna have two motions, so
Okay.
I'll make a motion that we approve Tabitha to spend up to $850 for our laptop to service the A&P Commission with our, the Pinnacle IT that we vote on.
Okay,
I'll second the motion.
thank you.
Roll call vote. Got the money involved here.
Okay. Commissioner Plumley,
Yes.
Commissioner Kuhn, yes. Commissioner Hall,
Yes.
Commissioner Van Cleve,
Yes.
all approved.
All right.
a second, you wanna go with the second motion?
Yep. And second motion for the
That's right.
other part of it.
I'll make a motion that we approve the Pinnacle IT, bid, $1,060 or so a month is what we're looking at, right? Yep. Yeah, I'll make a motion, we approve the Pinnacle IT quote.
I'll second it.
All right, 1 second. Okay, motion by
Yep.
Hall, second by Van Cleve. Commissioner Plumley,
Yes.
Commissioner Kuhn, yes, Commissioner Hall,
Yes.
Commissioner Van Cleve.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Sure did.
Okay, I will do that. I will email them tonight.
Okay.
Well, after I find a laptop, then I'll email them. Okay, is it now time to talk about the payment link? Okay, so, as you know, I am having to set up the invoices through QuickBooks and then email payment links as it stands. Doesn't always line up, doesn't always work, and then we get people who are insistent that they're late when they're not. And then it creates a lot of additional
It's a
work
lot
for
to keep
myself,
up with, sure,
and
yeah.
and it makes SDR owners a little nervous because
Yeah.
you know if they email me their reports on the 20th, but I don't, say they email it to me the night of the 20th, I don't see it till the 21st, then they think that they're late and they have to pay these fees and
Right.
So-
then it causes just more communication that's not necessary.
so much more.
Yeah.
So I had talked to Equity, which is who we bank with, and they offer this payment link service. It goes through IQ Pro, and this service also covers the electronic payment audit. I know I'm so saying that wrong, but it's something that we are required to do whenever people's credit card information or bank
Yep.
information is stored into the system. I have our QuickBooks set up so it does not allow people to store things because QuickBooks does not meet those requirements, and I honestly do not have the knowledge to
right.
do that, to do
Yeah.
the IT part of it. So I had reached out to them to talk to them about, okay, can you give us a payment link to put on the website? They said yes. The monthly fee for this service is $35 a month. That includes the one-time payment link that people can use, and that also puts that payment into QuickBooks, and it tells me when
Oh,
people
really?
pay things, and so it's very, it is very, very
Well, that
beneficial.
streamlines it more so for the owners to pay. It streamlines it for you.
Yeah,
to
I'll completely get rid of the QuickBooks
Yeah.
payment links. If we go this route, even with now there will be fees that are charged when people pay. I think they said it was like it
To the-
averages about
to the-
2.5%.
to the payee.
No, right now we pay it.
Oh,
So I have it, and it doesn't bill them, it bills us for
2
it,
to 3% of the, whatever they're paying.
whatever they're paying, correct.
so like the typical charge you get it when you go use your credit card at a restaurant or wherever,
Mhm.
and they want to do the 3%. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
So even with including us paying it and this service, I think I had it for next year as $1,200 for the year, and that is if like everybody pays through the payment link.
Which eventually I bet they do.
Yeah,
So.
but
are
that
we-
also does cut back on my time.
Sure, no, absolutely. So there's savings there, right,
Mhm.
right. So it's there's a wash a little bit there of sorts, but, are we now wanting to talk whether we pass that cost to the customer, or can we even do that? I know that we're pretty limited on what we can collect as money, and it's only tax. Everything else has gotta be donated, but administration fees and stuff like this, I'm not clear on that.
That doesn't actually come to us.
It does, okay.
No, that, So if we charge them the fee, it'll go to the,
Oh,
it'll go to the
okay.
processor, it will not
So there's no
go to us.
problem there, okay.
Oh, wait, so we're not gonna have to pay the fee?
Well, that is
That's
up
up
to you
to
guys.
us.
Or we can do it in bulk, so they can,
So,
We need to charge
whenever
the
they process,
short-term
they
owner
send
the
us an
fee,
invoice for
or
the
we
fee.
pay the fee.
yeah.
Or we
it's
split
essentially-
it.
Well, no,
No,
it is,
can't do
it
that.
is one way or
It's
the
one or
other.
the other, huh? Okay. Well, I don't know any business that can stay in business by paying 3% on other people's payments. I mean, that's not our problem, that they're having to pay with a debit card. I don't know.
To me, that's
It's-
a bank fee to the person using the convenient payment system,
So
not
being us or the owner?
the owners.
Yeah, right.
That's a fee.
We're providing the convenience for them to pay.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we're already paying other money outside of this 3% that
Correct.
you're getting. So I agree. I think they have to be charged.
Yeah.
Just like any business would charge.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
You can't eat the cost.
You will catch a lot of heat over it, cause I do, but I tell them, look, yeah, you know, this is the way the system is, and it, I don't like, and I've had people come in, if I'm paying with a debit card, I don't have to pay it. There's a law that says I don't, but I hate to break the news to you, you either pay it or not. And the convenience for most any of these customers is gonna be to pay it, and be done with it, instead of having to go through and send you in a check, or
yeah.
however else the other deal is, so.
Well, and it's, for most businesses, it's too hard for them to, price that into whatever they're
Right.
selling.
Well,
I mean, you just can't hardly.
My first month over there in the liquor store, it cost me over $1,000
There you go.
for the 3% fees. It
So-
was more than the rent on the building.
So what are you gonna
Yeah.
do? You're gonna mark up every bottle a certain, it's just impossible
Well, and
to.
they argue, oh, well, you just need to mark it up, but it's not as simple as that.
No.
It's
It's
not,
not.
that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So it's just a straightforward,
I
we're
think that's a
passing the
fee to
cost.
the person using the
Yeah,
system.
I vote we
And
do that.
we can just monitor it and say, do people stop using the,
Yeah, I'll be able to pull
if that
reports.
causes half the people to not use it, maybe we,
I doubt
go
it
from there,
does.
but I doubt it.
doubt it
Most of them
does.
are,
This is a yearly contract, or is it a contract of any sort?
not really contracts, it's what we're using it with the bank.
Yeah, that's right, it's
Probably
probably a
month to month.
benefit or whatever. So
Yeah, I don't
I
think
bet we
so.
don't sign a contract
so
on
we
that.
we're gonna pay the bank
Yeah.
$35 a month to allow people to use it.
But you want me to charge the fees to
And
them? They do have to talk to you.
Yep.
Or you. They have to have one of you guys sign
To
off
sign
on it.
off on it. Okay, that's easy. Yeah, I think, that's extremely reasonable. I think we make a motion to use this.
Use
pay
it,
link
but charge them.
And
the
charge
fees.
the owners,
Okay.
yeah. I make a motion, we use this pay link and the owners, pay the fee.
And I second the motion.
And owner fees fee.
And be prepared,
Right.
Yeah, for,
Yeah. it's
because
good.
I'm telling you,
It's
you are
good,
going to
yeah.
catch some heat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm-
Oh, they're, I mean, they're.
I'm gonna be the one paying the fee.
They're already, well,
Yeah,
I mean,
there you
they're already not thrilled to death about paying the fees to begin with. Now you're gonna charge them when they pay it.
yeah, yeah.
Tell them, go down and buy their tags at the, state tag office. Cause if you use a credit card, they charge you 3.5 or 4%
They
to
will.
buy your state tag from the state of Arkansas.
that's
Everything.
right.
I don't like it,
I
but
don't either. Yeah, no one does, but
it's
it's.
a no-win deal.
It's the
All right, we're
norm.
gonna do a roll call vote on that. Plumley,
Yes, ma'am, yes.
Kuhn, yes, Hall,
Yes.
Dankley.
Yes.
Okay.
Bill, you need to get that, you and Tammy need to get together and get that
Yep.
put on that.
Yeah, that'll be easy. That will be
That
super
will be
easy.
super
I mean, that's
easy.
just gonna be a couple of clicks,
Mhm.
once she gets it set up with equity.
Then we'll send out a mass email to all the.
Yeah, I'll get a letter
I'm gonna
together and,
send out notices in December when I
Yep.
notify them of the new forms that I have all put together nicely for them.
yeah,
And give them the information about being able to pay and file online,
yeah, I think it's gonna be huge.
do in one swoop.
You know,
I
as
think
much
it
as they're gonna push back on the 3%,
For a little bit, then they're gonna realize, wait a minute.
this is streamlined.
It's so much
Yeah,
easier.
it's so
I
much
like how you
easier.
all
Yeah.
say we.
Huh?
I like how you all say we.
Yeah.
You mean
Well,
hire.
it maybe encourages
Or I
them
bet.
to.
Right.
It'll encourage all of them to pay early, so
Yeah,
we can give them
exactly.
a discount.
There you go, right?
They get 2% of
Do
the
we
See,
have-
there's-
do we
there
have
you
to
go,
give
then
an
you're
early
saving
pay
it.
discount?
Yeah.
Yes, it's
Okay,
2%.
so, I mean,
That
that's
nullifies
the
it.
strong argument.
There's your
Yeah.
incentive.
Yeah.
You
You
know.
get 2% of that money
Right.
right away.
If you pay before the 20th,
Yeah, it's 2%.
2%.
Yep.
So it's,
Yep.
There you go.
you're only paying half.
Yeah, but that'll be easy. We'll get that implemented,
Yeah.
as soon as it's all set up with the bank. So that'll be real easy.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
All right,
Good job, Deb. That's awesome work.
Yay.
all right, we got that taken care of.
Yep.
Okay, now we're moving to the new office in January. I'll have a contact with them at the next meeting.
Okay,
A rental agreement,
okay.
300 a month.
Yep.
He's moving into the old chamber building, we're just moving on to the office into his office.
Right. Just a little switch, okay.
My son and I'll come up there and we'll move,
So he'll let us keep our stuff there until
Yeah,
January, we can move it over.
yeah,
my
Okay.
son and I'll come up and we'll move things over.
yeah.
Are you going to have to do something about the utilities or any of that nature?
No, it's all included.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a good deal.
It is a good deal.
It's a good deal.
Internet and everything.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
good deal.
electricity too?
Electricity.
Everything, yeah.
All of it.
So, the other thing is the chamber, they're closing at the end of this month. It's supposed to,
Are
yeah, well, that's what was, told to me. The end of November was the move-out date.
Yeah.
Well, they're moving out, but they're not closing.
Well, I hear that, I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're
I
not
meant
closing.
closing the
They're- yeah,
storefront,
We're not
but,
closing.
but gonna reconfigure and, maybe find another spot, is
Yep.
what I am hearing. So, with that said, maybe I don't know if there's anything we would need from the chamber in the interim of while they're rebuilding, that would be beneficial to us. I don't know if there is or not, so I'm asking you guys, is there anything that they have that we could use?
The only thing I can think of that might have even come to use to us, and I have my thoughts against it too, is they got that all-in-one fax scanner.
Yeah,
That is rented.
yeah, it's
You know,
leased,
they
yeah,
ain't rented, but
yeah, they won't.
Oh, so do we need to get you anything or the-
And I'm
or
thinking,
same like that?
anything as far as content even, or just anything, I guess, I don't know. I probably need to get with them and see if there's anything
Yeah, I
that
don't
would
know what
spur
they're
an,
gonna do with all the brochures, and if they're gonna have a storefront, I would think not, but,
I don't
Her and
know.
I are supposed to have a meeting
Are you? Okay,
sometime this month.
Okay.
So if you guys want to shoot me your questions,
yeah, that'd be
I will
cool.
have them and
All right.
ask them to her.
okay.
Yeah, that'll help.
Okay, do we need,
that's just a discussion, really.
there's just discussion?
Yeah,
Mhm.
let everybody know the progress on it.
And that is done, no vote needed.
More on here.
Thank you.
I got myself so confused over here.
Okay, so I guess it's now,
And actually, I think Ian had something,
Is this the added,
the business cards and, stickers.
okay, yeah, so I was gonna
Yeah.
bring that up, added to the agenda here at the beginning. So I'm going to these meetings and stuff, NADA and all that, and, meeting with other people, and they all have business cards and everything for their A&P and everything, and I'm having to give them my personal business card because I just don't have any other contact information, but I think we should order some business cards for each one of us, and do I think we should get some stickers to start placing everywhere, that we have our QR code that goes directly to visitholidayisland.com and that sort of thing we can start placing, but what were you
Okay.
gonna say?
yeah, 'cause so the business cards that I was giving out, I got 500 of them for not even $10
Wow.
at Quill. So I mean,
There you
if
go.
you guys
And
want that,
does every commissioner need one, or
I
maybe
mean,
just?
Not
I definitely
necessarily.
think Ben needs his
Yeah.
own.
Ah,
and-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben and you, I think, I don't
Yeah.
know if the rest
If
of
I
us
there's
don't
just
know.
a
need 'em.
generic one that the other members could have, but I don't know that we need them. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, one, just A&P commissioner without our name on it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean,
don't-
a
don't know.
generic
I've
one.
never been asked for a business card.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's one of those things I thought of too, is, for my personal business, I literally have a QR code on my phone and they just scan it because people lose cards all the time. So I thought about, in that regard, doing that, but everybody else has got a card. I'm like, man, so maybe I should just create, something like
Do
that for
you-
them to scan, but,
we can do a business card with a QR code in the back.
well, yeah, we could do that, but I was thinking we don't do business cards at all, and I just create a contact thing of my own for them to scan, but, Yeah, maybe they'll scan it, maybe
But
they
you have some
won't.
of those old timers that actually kinda go-
Well, there's that, and then there's a timing deal. People, at the end of the meeting, you're kind of leaving, so you're just exchanging stuff. It's like, oh, man, I
Yeah.
gotta get out my phone, you know, and then it's like, oh, how do I do it? We're still in the business card days.
Well, I would approve that, Mike and
We get a
Matt
couple of,
get business cards.
yeah, I mean,
And,
with that kind of cost, that's nothing.
So, I do have an idea for that.
Okay.
Because a lot of people ask, and a lot of people want to talk to me or you.
Right.
Or they'll probably want to talk to me or you.
Put both on one
So I
card.
was thinking if I make your guys' business cards, I also tag my own information on it.
Yeah.
That way I don't have to have my own.
Sure.
Are you guys okay
No,
with that?
you could do one card with all three of us.
That's it. That's what I'm saying.
That way we don't have
Well, there you
different
go.
cards.
Okay.
Yeah, and then a QR code on the back. I'll design it or whatever and get it to
You
you
get
to.
it to me.
Yep,
Actually, I want to talk to when you go to do the QR code,
yep.
I'll have to find a website again, you can actually make your own design of the QR code.
Oh, I have it. Yeah, I've got a deal. I use it for my business. I already have that for us. Yeah, the logo's right in the middle of the QR code. It's posted on some Facebook posts that I use or whatever, but, so that'll be cool. Okay, I think that's the best. One card with all three of us on it.
Now, if I do that, I kind of want to wait till we have the new emails
Yep,
set up.
I
Are you
would
guys okay
too.
with that? Okay.
Totally. Yeah, we want to wait for the .gov domain to get the email established with IT.
Okay, we're just gonna call that a discussion for right now. Nothing to vote on.
Right,
And
yeah.
when you're ready to spend money, we can vote on that.
Do we?
Or we can
Well,
just do
it's
that
only
now.
gonna be, I mean, after shipping and everything, I think it really did cost me like 12.40
Yeah,
something
yeah.
after shipping.
We could approve it right now.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can.
You
That's-
guys are okay with me?
Yeah, I'll
spending
make a
up to-
motion for Tabby to get the cards dealt with and to spend up to $25 if needed.
All right, we have a second,
I'll second it.
all right, roll call vote, Mr. Secretary.
This is such a minor amount, I'm gonna call this for a voice vote.
Okay.
Okay.
All in favor?
Yep, aye.
Aye.
All opposed? All righty, it passed. Get her did.
Okay.
And,
And then, so the second,
visitor guide was the next thing you
yeah,
wanted
the
to-
visitor guide, and then I've got a letter here we want to go over at the end. The visitor guide, so just meeting yesterday over there at the Opera of the Ozarks. Man, what a facility that is.
They've done a
It's
lot of work on it.
unbelievable. About $30 million worth of work. And so that was my first time to go over there and check it out. But we had our meeting first in their conference room. It was really good. Had some people show up that hadn't been to some of the meetings. They're usually on the Zoom or whatever. But with it being here in Eureka, it's kind of a hometown meeting, so to speak. So that's good. But learned a lot there that we're going to be able to utilize once we have the money to utilize it. We're going to have all kinds of tools at our disposal that's probably going to carry us. This Madden Media, they're really something else. Speaking of which, so that kind of leads me to this price sheet we have based on this December 5th deadline that we need to tell them if we're going to, what piece we want out of this. So this price sheet, the only thing on the premium position that's available is the opposite welcome masthead 2/3. And I gave an example of that on that separate paper, the Walmart Museum. So that's what it would look like. And with this being our first time in this actual visitor guide, we've been in the state visitor guide before, but we've never been in this one. And I think with our first time Holiday Island being in this one, we should probably do something pretty big. It's 50,000, publications. It starts, that comes out in March, but it's going to reach a lot of people, and it also comes with digital, which is, for the entire 12 months. And that sort of thing. So with that said, it's a cost of $17.50, but that'll carry us through the year and have a pretty decent page there. Not a full page. I'm not sure what your all's thoughts are on how we want to enter this into this guide for the first time, but I think we should make a pretty big deal about it because I think it's going to reach the people we need to reach. They're in the proper markets of where these people are traveling from to come here, and they don't know about us. So I think having anything smaller than this is not beneficial. It's not cost effective. And they've got the data, that I've seen to kind of go over it, but we're right there in the same boat. With Eureka, I don't know what they're buying in it. Anybody that has bought before has, first right of refusal on if they don't take the space, then someone else can have it. But right now, everybody's taking it. So they'll add pages if they need to make the publication bigger, if you want a full page. But the front, inside cover, the back cover, all that's taken, so those are premium spots. But the premium spot that is available, and I can't believe it is this one that the Walmart Museum had. And I think we should take full advantage of it. I mean, we obviously have other options here, the standard position, a full page, a half page, quarter page, that sort of thing. But for a premium position and the cost of that, looking at a full page of 2,600 on the standard position, I think is more effective. And I think it'll gain us more, attention within the guide. And so does the rep that I talked to today. I had a Zoom meeting with her directly, and that's why all this is brand new today.
Yeah.
And I said, December 5th, oh man, we got to vote on this tonight. And so kind of lucky we didn't have the meeting the other night, or else we'd have to have a special meeting to get this done. So anyway, timing worked out. But the deadline to give them a space that we want is the 5th, and then I got to turn in materials to them by the 12th. They're going to be lenient on it. They said it doesn't, if you do it's not on the 12th, we'll wait. But and then the digital stuff by the 19th, and then it goes and publishes in March of 26. So we got time to I got stuff already put together that I've sent to other people for different things that we can put something together and let them design it. They send it back to us for approval and that sort of thing. So that's my thoughts on it. What do you guys think as far as where we should be placed at? I certainly think we should be placed somewhere in here and not ignore it. I mean, we're membership to it, and we should utilize the savings they're giving us as a member.
Yeah. So you're asking for the opposite welcome masthead 1750?
That's what I am thinking we should do, based on the data that I learned from the rep today and the meeting yesterday and stuff. It's
And how often does this come out? How often do we pay that 1750?
that's it. It's a one-time fee. That's for the year. Yeah. And then next year, if we feel like we had good results from it, we get we get to keep that space. We don't have to fight for position, and that's kind of why I'm wanting to jump on it, because it's the only premium spot left. And once you get it, you have it.
Yeah, I think that's.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So if we just said, well, no, I'd rather do a full page in the standard position, well, there may not be any premiums left next year to choose from.
There you go. Okay, so you get a foothold right now.
Yeah, you get the foothold now, and then you got access to it next year. To sign right back up for it before anybody else has access to it. So we're jumping in, like, I want to call her tomorrow, because I don't know when Walmart Museum or anybody else is going to be caught. I mean, she's talking to everybody, And so anyway, that's my thought on it, and that's why I think it's the most valuable spot to get in the guide. Yeah.
And this is the official Nata magazine.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, 50 printed copies, and then a digital edition, mobile-friendly digital, 50,000. Huh?
You said 50.
50. 50,000. Yeah, 50,000. Yeah, right. Yeah,
And where are they
50,000 printed.
distributed at?
In of course, all through the welcome centers and travel stops. I'm trying to remember where else it's placed. I
It's
think
on the other page.
Yeah, it
There's
is
a
on
map
here
of it.
somewhere. Yeah, there it is. I mean, it's a pretty good, it's in our region, obviously, to stay within what we have here, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely something worthy to be in, there's no doubt about it. And if we weren't members, it would be, much more expensive. I can't remember what the rate difference was, but. So this is, it's paid for, a combination of state funds and funds from from NATA, so we're receiving help from both of those.
Okay, I'll make a motion that we approve the ad space in the Nata magazine for $17.50 a year.
Yep.
Annual fee.
Yep.
All right, I'll second that. Roll call vote.
Okay, Plumlee,
Yes.
Kuhn, yes, Hall,
Yes.
and Van Cleve,
Yes.
all approved.
The next thing, I believe on the agenda is just this letter I was gonna speak to, regarding sharing the network with the city and everything, and we've kind of established here that we're just gonna be forced to do that, but there's a whole list of things, of reasons, even without the .gov. If the .gov wasn't making us do it, these are plenty of other reasons why we should not share a network. And the city should feel the same way. They'd be vulnerable too. We're both putting each other in a bad spot, you know, and there's just all kinds of reasons not to do it listed in this letter. It's, you know, it's two different types of entities that have different goals and administrative, I mean, it's just altogether kind of different. So it causes a huge conflict and very vulnerable to problems, especially an audit headache. Yeah, and the cost, in my opinion, the cost of what we're going to spend on having our separate network and having this, you know, IT and all this stuff set up is going to be way less than if we share a network and run into a problem down the road on legal fees. It'll swallow everything would have spent on doing it the right way. So, you know, I just think we need to follow the rules and the advice and everything, you know. Once again, we don't have legal counsel yet, and that's another discussion I want to have. We've got good news on that. But, you know, as far as we've gone researching this whole thing and then talking to the people, you know, talking to the Eureka people, they're separate. They absolutely don't share network. You know, so I'm just being told absolutely not.
Well, Eureka, I mean, there's a link on their website that gets them to their A&P, so we still need that.
Well, and yeah, I'm talking about them sharing a network with the
Right,
city.
yeah.
Yeah, as far as that goes, they don't share. They're separate
They're
networks,
separate. Okay.
totally separate, and should be.
Yeah.
And based on all the research I did online and everything else, absolutely should be separate. We're not really a part of the city. We're our own entity. We're a tax commission, you know. We're tied to them, and it's just a gray area, but as far as, you know, coming down to networks, it's an absolute, you know, no.
We can't get into the city's money, and the city can't get into our money.
Right. You know, or anybody from the outside. Because if they get in one side, then both sides are missed,
Yes.
you see?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
So it's safer we're more secure being separate than we are together, regardless of the savings.
Right.
Yep. So anyway, I don't know if it's something to vote on or not, but obviously the .gov thing is kind of solidifying it for us. Is, yeah, you guys, you need to be separate. You know, we're going to have separate email domains. We're just going to have to be us.
just be a backup if requested on why we did it.
Yeah, we've got plenty of information why we have to do it, you know,
Okay.
so. But that's what that is, and then as far as legal representation, just learned of that yesterday, and the information that I gathered when we first started this whole thing apparently was incorrect. I was told that the attorney for the Eureka A&P could not represent us because of conflict of interest because he's contracted with the city. But that's not the case. According to Mike Maloney yesterday, talking with him, they cover the Bella Vista A&P. So they can have multiple A&Ps that they represent. So whatever information that we gathered early on about legal representation and me going around trying to find someone, we're back to square one where we could have started with this guy. So I'm going to be contacting him tomorrow, or try to set up a meeting to see what we got to do to get represented. I was told that he told that, I guess to Bryce or maybe Peggy, that they heard it from him himself that he could not represent us, but I'm being told different. So I got to figure it out. But you know, coming from the source it came from, I reckon it's probably,
Really, all we're at the point now is, what do we do for those that aren't paying? Where we're at.
well, we don't know. We don't have any way to do it, and that's a whole nother thing that we're gonna have to talk about eventually, but we just don't have the money generated to even really talk about it because it's so expensive. But Air DNA offers a service, like some of the others do, but basically a policing service, and Eureka has signed on with them. It's really expensive. We can't afford it. But they do offer a lower tier membership that could help us with data, but then it's gonna be up to us to kind of manipulate it. That's where the big cost comes involved. But, you know, we're smaller than they are, so it may not be hard to manipulate. I'm going to look into it and see what that tier cost and what it actually includes, and if it includes just so much, and then it's up to me to maybe, or us to manipulate it somehow to figure it out, then it might be worth it. I have a feeling based on what we've been collecting, and I mean, I pay attention to everybody's calendars just as a competitor and that sort of thing. We're probably over 90%. We're collecting over 90% of the owners are paying the tax, I think. That's the way I feel.
I kind of agree with that. I really do not have that many that are not.
I don't think we do. I don't think we have a lot that aren't not paying. I mean, we've been pretty heavy on the notifications and all that. They're getting them. And now that they realize that it's a benefit to them, a direct benefit really, it's going to increase our bookings across the board. Mm-hmm. So, you know, they've realized this, and it's just not that big of a deal anymore. We've gotten over that hump. So the ones that were staying away, because there was people saying, oh, well, I'm not paying it. You know, okay, they're paying it. They figured out, okay, well, it's not what I thought, you know, and just having conversations with them and that sort of thing. So I think we're over that hump. And I mean, it could be over 95% of the owners are probably paying.
I feel like when I get it established to be able to file the forms online and pay online,
Yes.
I feel like my little handful that isn't doing it, I think that's going to.
It's
give
going
them-
to it's going to show quick, I think. Yep. Yeah, we'll be able to figure that out quick. And then that'll be more ammo we can throw at them for like, hey, man, we're making this easy for you to do now. We're streamlined. I get it. It was a little rough. You didn't want to pay attention. But if we find any of those, we've got this to go back with them on. So,
I always talk about to you homeowners and say, this is what we're working on, and they're like, hurry up.
yeah, hurry up.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
Right, right.
This ain't
So
done already?
it's just going to help all across the board. So I think we're heading in the right direction. And yeah, just the latest stuff here that's developing feels really good compared to a couple of months ago. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. But yeah, that's all I have as far as discussion on that stuff.
So what are we getting to? Do we want to hold off on a budget discussion, or you want to try and have a budget discussion?
I've already made some changes, so based on our conversations
Oh,
that we just
okay.
had.
Good.
So I'm gonna have to go redo that anyway.
I figured that might change.
See, we
Table the budget
scrambled
We'll
it.
table that to the next
Yeah.
meeting.
We'll
I
table
think so.
that to the next meeting.
I think the only other thing to talk about, we were mentioning earlier about an actual meeting in December,
Right.
a regular meeting, and I'm, you know, the holidays and travel and all this stuff, and Barb's going to be real
Yeah, I
hard.
have a-
She won't
I
even.
have an issue because I will be out of town until the 14th. I'll be back on the 15th.
So no notice to go out.
It'll be hard for me to get out the meeting
Or we just
notices.
move to that next Thursday, or the next week.
Well, we
we
talked
talked-
about
yeah, we
that, and we
talked
start
about that.
running into getting closer to Christmas where the travel picks up, you know,
Yeah.
so I don't know what Mark's did, you know, I don't know if you have plans. I'm probably available, but, you know, I figured it may be one of those things, if we don't have a whole lot to put on the agenda in December, then we just don't have the regular meeting, but if we need to, then we call a special meeting, if we have to vote on something. Otherwise,
Well, I think we need to start our budget discussions
we
before
need to have it
January,
pretty
so
okay.
We should have, can we just do that as a budget workshop
we
Or
can
is
do
it-
that as well.
and then just do?
Yes, we could definitely do that.
And then
Just
do
make that its
the
own
meeting in January to pass it?
That sounds pretty good, a workshop, I didn't even think about that aspect, so maybe we just schedule a workshop and have that. Sounds
When
good to
you
me,
go out of town.
I'm leaving on the 7th,
and not back to the 15th.
so,
Y'all pick a day, I'll make it work.
Yeah, I think I
Me
could
as
probably
well.
do so. I can do the
So
same
if we
thing.
want to, so we're gonna cancel the regular meeting on the 15th and just do a budget
Just do a workshop. I think we're able to do that. As far as having the regular, my question was, do we have to have a regular meeting every month? Is that required? Not that I know of. Yeah,
I think we can cancel a meeting. I mean, the Board of
Right.
Commissioners does that anytime.
I think we could too.
yeah,
They don't need it.
yep, okay. So we just need to pick a day.
So
I wanna
then-
say something about on one of the ordinances we passed with AEP. I wanna say we don't have to meet but once a quarter.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think there's a minimum,
Yeah.
a minimum.
Yeah, so we're
Quarter.
okay. We don't have to have one every month.
Right.
Okay.
And the
So
workshop
anytime-
wouldn't,
Anytime that week,
mhm.
would be good for a workshop. For me, I have a city council meeting on the 16th, but other than that, I'm available. What, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, what works for anybody?
It works for me anytime.
Yeah, pretty much any time for me.
As long as it's the evening.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Wednesday,
for you, it has to be.
It has to
the
be.
That's
day
right,
before the day.
yeah.
Okay.
that Wednesday would,
Can we
I
do
mean,
it?
middle of the week would,
Wednesday the 17th.
I think so.
Wednesday the 17th, we'd have a workshop at 6 PM.
What are days off?
Well, it's not really a day off, but I get to be at home in my pajamas and work at my own desk.
I did some vacation going there and take the kids to the dentist.
And then the regular December 15th meeting is canceled.
Yeah, okay, so, and what time, this would be at 6, right? Okay,
That would work for me.
Well, we skipped over, any commissioner comments?
Good.
Any public comments?
let me see if we
Thanks
got
for
a
the
chat,
public attending.
see if we have anybody in the chat, I don't think we do.
One.
Had 3 people watching,
Do they have any comments?
and no comments, here, yep, no comments. We're good there. Yeah.
All righty. Any announcements? Anything going on down there? Over there?
It's 7 o'clock. She's ready to go home.
And
I'm getting my ass chewed.
Karaoke's happening at the clubhouse right now.
Do what?
Karaoke's happening at the.
Oh, that's right, yeah, karaoke at the Holiday Island Grill. Everybody get up there. That's watching. 3 of them.
Won't be letting them at home.
I went the last time, it was wonderful.
No, yeah, I heard it's awesome, yeah. I might drop by there, see what they're doing.
Horse is trying to do karaoke.
Yep, yep.
Has anyone eaten there? I know Barb and I have.
I haven't yet, I hadn't stopped in yet.
Terry and Will are good people.
Yep,
They're
good.
they're-
Some
they're
Tolsons
trying
I hear.
hard.
Okies?
Huh?
They're Okies?
No, Will's been here for years.
Oh,
but
has he?
Terry
Okay.
come from Wichita.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who told me they were from Tulsa, I can't remember, but anyway.
Yeah,
Good.
they're doing their best.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, good, I
I'll
hope,
move to adjourn.
yeah,
Do I have a second?
Second.
Meeting's adjourned.
all righty. Let's see here.
You seconded that?
What's that?
You seconded that?
Seconded it, yes. I think, well, Jerry seconded it, I'm sorry.
Jerry?
Yeah, Jerry did. Stop recording. End broadcast.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks, man, thanks for coming, appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
She's squawking all the way and that, she freaks out in that.
Oh, I bet, man, with,
You got a tire iron in the back.
I'm gonna tell her to close her eyes and